Thank you, Jonathan. And let's return to Greenbelt, Prince George's County. Recapping, there is a verdict in the Marilyn Mosby trial.
That's right. She has been found guilty of 2 counts of perjury. We are waiting for her and her legal team to emerge from the Greenbelt courtroom, the federal courthouse there in Greenbelt, I should say. Also, we will hope to hear from prosecutors in this case as well, in terms of what they presented to the jury and why the jury did indeed believe the evidence against Marilyn Mosby.
Here they come. Here they come.
We're going to take a break and we'll be right back.
Here they come. Here they come.
We actually are going to
stay here for a moment.
We are told that Marilyn Mosby and her team are going to be walking out the courthouse in just a moment. And we don't know if she's going to speak or not, so we will just linger and see if that will happen.
There she is behind attorneys and others.
Mr. Wyda, do you have any comment?
Any comment?
And that's
no
the public
comment?
defender.
Do you plan to appeal this?
I want to say to the people of Baltimore, anything.
I'm blessed. I have nothing else to say.
Ms. Mosby, were you surprised by the verdict?
Ms. Mosby, do you plan to appeal this ruling?
Mr. Wyda, what are the next steps? This seems upsetting. Is this upsetting?
You can see there, Marilyn Mosby just got into her vehicle after not really addressing the media. The only answer we got from her was that she was feeling blessed, which is a very common phrase that we have heard from her throughout this entire trial. Each day we've asked questions and she just says that she's blessed. We tried to get some answers from her defense attorney, James Wyda, the federal public defender, but you saw there he wasn't really taking any questions. We asked him if he planned to file an appeal, again, not answering any question. So it's really unclear what happens next here. We're still waiting to find out what's going on in terms of sentencing, and then awaiting a trial date for those 2 mortgage fraud charges that Marilyn Mosby still faces. And we expect that the verdict from this case will play into the mortgage fraud trial if and when we ever get a trial date for that. Marion Kai.
Mackenzie, it's such a contrast to how this all started way before even we had a trial date. We had different attorneys, this high-profile, high-priced legal team. They held press conferences. Marilyn Mosby went on national news programs and spoke out. And now, I guess it's not a big surprise. She's just, they're not talking, and clearly her public defenders aren't as well. It's just a big contrast.
Oh, absolutely. It's a major contrast. I mean, if you remember, her previous defense attorney, A. Scott Bolden, faced court sanctions because of the comments that he made on the courthouse steps at the federal courthouse in Baltimore. Made some explicit comments talking about these proceedings. And going back just a little bit further, talking about how quick Marilyn Mosby and her legal defense team were publicly saying that they were ready to take this to trial. She was not shy about talking about this case. She made public comments coming in and out of the courtroom for those various hearings for months leading up to this trial date. And now she is staying quiet. Her defense attorney hasn't said a word to the media throughout this entire trial. Just a very stark contrast to where we started this entire case almost 2 years ago.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.